Hi, Deadlock's here again, and they were doing the
Chris Capoon.
I think it was Suki Abus was the hashtag. I think maybe I can't remember. It'll be in the title, but the important thing is it is in commemoration and for remembering Suki, who unfortunately is no longer with us. Left a big hole in Chris Capoon's Lock Lab because Suki was Chris Capoon's Lock manager. Lock Lab manager.
Good job.
Yes. Kept buying them locks that she shouldn't have bought them.
Sneaky girl.
Yeah.
Why doesn't she buy me? Why doesn't our dog buy us nice things?
Because our dog is
selfish.
less. Dougie Locks is a little less like a Lock Lab manager and a little more like that apprentice that seems to not know how to do anything.
Yeah. Except I'm looking cute. He's the one that stands by the water cooler and all the girls look at him. He's the distraction.
The distraction from all the things that we do wrong.
Yes. You do a short picture of him when we do something wrong and everyone's like, oh, look at how cute he is. Even though he's a terror. A terror!
Chris said to do two things. That was show our favourite lock. Maybe he's picketed a little or not picketed, whatever. And talk about fond memories of some of our furry, or in our case, maybe scaly friends. So, first of all, I'm going to say I have no idea what my favourite lock is. I think I have several of them and it's hard to decide. So I pulled out several. Number one, this is Asa Root Go 2 that I bought not really knowing what it was at the time. I knew that Asa Root Go was good, but it turned out that it has a twin combi in it. And there is not a chance that I am ever going to pick that. So it's sat in my collection. I do have a key for it. I'm not sure where the key is right now, but it does exist. So that's probably one of my favourite locks. Then there's Era Big 6. It's not so much the Era Big 6 being a favourite lock of mine, it's more the big lever padlocks. I like big lever padlocks. So this just happens to be one of them. I do have some videos of me picking this, kicking about somewhere, as well as my Chubb Cruiser and my Chubb Battleship and some other big lever padlocks. I love my big lever padlocks. And I figured that cuffs is kind of a lock, so I brought a couple of my favourite sets of cuffs along. I have a thing for Cleuso cuffs, and these are a nice old set of Cleuso cuffs that have the problem that they had where you could open them without any tools at all by pushing down on the double lock, and there you go, messing it up because of the camera, pushing down on the double lock a bit and really messing this up. And pushing in on the board, then holding falls down with the double lock and the pop open. That's really cool set of cuffs with a really odd way of getting out of them. And yeah, anything with Chubb written on, just anything. These cuffs have a lever lock in them. That's brilliant. Anything with Chubb written on is a favourite, doesn't matter what it is. It's got Chubb written on, that's all that's important. And Mrs. Deadlocks even has a favourite lock.
Do? It has movements on it. I can't open it without key. I don't have any tools to open it. And it has discs in it. And I don't know how to... Does it have discs?
Yes, it does.
It does have discs. I don't know how to open it with discs. But it has movements on it. So I like it.
But yeah,
it's got movements.
It looks a little childish and stuff, but it is an alloy.
It's the strongest kids lock ever.
Yeah, it's a cool lock. I'm in agreement with that. Then we need to talk about some memories of furry friends.
Or not furry friends.
I think I'm going to go first because I want to start off with a bit of a sad one. About 10 years ago, I had a dog called Ben. And he was the best dog anyone could ever want.
But then our dog comes like crawling in, creeping in as you're talking about
Yes, he has just walked up and given me a toy. But I had been at a particularly dark time in my life. As a lot of people know that I have problems with anxiety, depression and OCD. And back then it was probably the worst time in my life for depression. And I wasn't in a good place at all.
Excuse you.
But Ben was always there for me. If I came in the house and I was feeling down, I sat on the floor, Ben would come straight over and give us a cuddle, make us feel better. He was always there when you were feeling a little down. He would always come over and just sit with you.
How big fluffy ears.
He did. At some point in this conversation there will be a picture of him on screen. Unfortunately I lost Ben about 10 years ago and it was the most devastating loss I've ever had.
Sad times.
But yeah, Ben helped me through what was probably the worst time in my life. And he was good at it. And yeah, now we have Doggy Lux.
Who's a terror?
Who everyone knows. But weirdly enough, the thing that I refer to repeatedly as my best friend, because he is my best friend, is actually my parents' dog. There'll be a picture about here. And he's brilliant. He's always excited to see me. I don't know why, but he has an obsession with me. He's always excited to see me, and he just comes and jumps up and gives us a big bearded collie cuddle, which involves like paws on my shoulders and me quite often falling over because he's big.
It's funny because if I go over to your mum's house and you're not there, he spends the whole time running back to the front gate looking for you. And he doesn't pay attention to anybody else because he's too busy looking for you.
But yeah,
it's funny.
He is my best friend. And this picture about here is him before I took him for a walk a few weeks ago. And this is him after the walk.
Beautiful.
Yeah. My mother was very pleased. But yeah, he's my best friend. Now on to Mrs. D.
My friend is a chameleon, and his name is Hawkeye. He's old, very, very old now. We got him when he was teeny tiny, and every time, like most people when they get chameleons aren't very sociable. Chameleons are grumps. They don't like people touching them. They don't like you being near the house. They don't like coming out. That's just them. They like to hide. Hawkeye is the opposite. Hawkeye sits at the front of the glass since we've got him, scratching at the glass, trying to get out, to the point I've got a picture of him, which will probably be on the screen now, where he fell asleep trying to get out. And it was funny. But Hawkeye, since he was tiny, every time he comes out, he would climb up on my face and in my hair and sit on my glasses, which you can see on the screen. And he would sit there and sit there and sit there, to the point when he got too big to try and sit on my glasses because they would fall down my nose and it would really be really uncomfortable because he wasn't small anymore. And he would just sit on my head instead. So Hawkeye can be found anytime he's out, sitting on my head. Unfortunately, Hawkeye had a stroke last year, but didn't think he was going to survive very long afterwards because he was not in a very good place. But he's still here fighting a year and a bit later. He's just old and slow and a little bit grouchy and sometimes a little bit forgetful, but he still loves to come out and he still loves to get his lettuce and his bugs. and he's very friendly and he's so cute. And I'll put a picture up here of when he was little and he tried to eat a whole cabbage by himself. It was funny because he really could not eat that full cabbage, but he had a good try. But he's cute. He was the first pet that I got, and then I got an obsession with reptiles, and I have hundreds. Well, not hundreds, but I have a fair few. I don't want more pets. He's funny. Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah, so that's our favourite locks and some stories about our little friends.
We'll put a little video up of Banana having a bath. He likes a bath. Banana's my banana and my little gecko. He likes a good bath. And he's so happy just having a bath. She's just so cute. So I have a 20-second bonus video of a banana having a bath.
Here comes Mr. D to go and give an actual banana a bath and just put that down
Oh,
instead.
you're not giving a banana a 20 seconds. I have so many pets and pictures of pets.
We feel for you, Chris, at the minute. Losing a good friend is never a good thing. I think everyone's going to miss Suki.
Yep, she was a lovely pussycat.
So, hope that Slinky can fill the Luck Lab manager post.
I'm sure Suki gave us some great hints and tips on how to take over the job. Hopefully she's still as frugal as Suki is with the purse strings. He's silly turning. That was Austin trying to jump and he can't.
Anyway, that's all from us. Hope you're doing well, Chris. See you next time.
Bye.